Y'all remember Nokia, right? They ran the whole cell phone game once upon a time, but now they're barely even a memory. From top dog to total collapse. How'd that happen? What's up, good people? Jawan back again with another juicy episode of Product Weight, the series where we dive deep into the biggest product W's and L's with some actionable product lessons as well. Nokia started back in 1865 as a paper mill company in Finland. Yeah, paper. It took them over 100 years to pivot into tech and communications for the Finnish military. By the 1990s, Nokia was the phone everybody wanted. Their phones were straight fire, reliable, durable, and innovative. The Nokia 1100 and 1110 each sold over 250 million units. Now that's some crazy numbers right there. Wanna know what's crazy? Hit that like and subscribe button so I can grow my channel numbers. Back to the story. Nokia was so huge, they employed over 55,000 people by year 2000. Between 2005 to 2012, they moved an average 400 million devices every single year. Nokia was so nice, they named it twice. But the good times couldn't last. As 2000s went on, two new players emerged, Apple and Samsung. When the iPhone came through in 2007, it was a complete game changer with its touchscreen and App Store. Then Samsung Galaxy popped up shortly after, making Android slick and mainstream. While Apple and Samsung pushed the mobile game forward, Nokia got stuck in the past like that one uncle still rocking the flip phone. Nokia went from peak value of $250 billion to just $18 billion. Shish, talk about a hard fall from grace. So what happened? Well, a bunch of bad choices. First, they stuck with their janky old Symbian operating system way too long. It just couldn't compete with the iOS and Android. Symbian was like a basic Nissan trying to race a shiny new Ferrari. How? The data software was slowing Nokia down big time. It didn't have the fly touchscreens or the buttery smooth performance people wanted. Its app store was weak source compared to the iOS and Android's endless selection. Developers didn't want to build apps for Symbian anymore because it was outdated and complicated to use. Next was getting straight up cocky and ignoring what customers wanted. Nokia just got too comfortable at the top. While Nokia was still hyping basic keyboards, folks were going crazy over touchscreens. They thought they knew best and it cost them big time. It was similar to the same thing that happened with BlackBerry that I talked about in a different Florida Play video, and you can find that in the link right here. They took forever to jump into smartphones. They stuck to their guns while Apple and Android started snatching market share big time. There was also a ton of leadership changes at Nokia between 2004 and 2013. They had 5 different CEOs, averaging only 2 years each. This meant they lacked the consistency when they needed it the most. Each new CEO introduced a new and different direction for the company, causing shifts in focus and resource allocation. Then, partnerships with Microsoft ended up dragging Nokia down instead of giving them a glow up. Adopting Windows Phone limited Nokia's ability to stand out from the competition. Their unique identity as Nokia was overshadowed by Microsoft's association, making it difficult for Nokia to stand out in a crowded market. Despite the partnership, Windows Phone operating systems struggled to gain traction in the market against iOS and Android, and as a result, Nokia smartphone sales failed to achieve the desired revival and their market share continued to decline. Finally, Nokia's marketing was stale. They didn't hype up their products properly, and their confusing phone model names like the E and N series definitely didn't help. They failed to position themselves in the evolving smartphone market, and they couldn't shake their label as a legacy cell phone brand rather than a serious contender in the smartphone arena. Nokia's story has some valuable lessons, and here are 5 product management and design lessons to learn from Nokia's failure. Stay on top of technology shifts or get left behind. Nokia clung to Symbian for too long, and this was a problem. So in product, you have to be ahead of the curve to be relevant and competitive. Design for your users, not just what you think is cool. Nokia ignored what users wanted, like touchscreen. They didn't listen to their customers or try to understand their needs and evolve their product designs accordingly. Keep your brand and marketing fresh. As a PM, you have to constantly evolve your brand to match the current market and resonate with your target audience even as their needs change and evolve. Build an ecosystem to lock in users. Apple and Android's Play and App Stores respectively create an ecosystem that gave us the users a complete and satisfying experience. And number 5, stay agile and innovative. Nokia couldn't respond fast enough, and you know what they say, if you snooze, you lose. And there you have it, the story of how the mighty Nokia fell from their throne in the mobile phone empire. And if you enjoyed this product story, check out my other video about Kodak and their own fall in the camera game. Drop a comment with the biggest lessons from the Nokia rise and fall. Smash that like button if you took away something useful. Subscribe and stay tuned for more product-related stories and tech content on the channel. We can all level up in tech by learning from this story. See you soon.